Good morning, folks, from upper central Wisconsin on Lake Winnebago in Kalbus County. This is Kalbus County Harbor and Campground. Beautiful, beautiful spot, and lots to see and share with everyone. The campground itself is in several sections. Over to the right, as you were looking at it out onto the lake, you have a segment. Each segment is slightly different, some with power and water, and some with power, water, and sewer. You have a boat drop in here, launch. I'm not going to be putting in much more than some kind of a small craft. And this is one big lake. Each of the sections has something interesting to offer, be it the visual or the mechanics of the sites, but everything is absolutely pristine, neat as a pin. In each of the segments and sections, you have facilities and garbage, recycling, both of which are dealt with daily by personnel, along with, again, I keep going back to the visual. How can you go wrong? Good grief. Some folks are here with their boats. Others are regular campers, timely-wise, spend probably just weekends. But even that's fine here. I can definitely see the draw, and I'm going to assume that many of these slots are rented for the summer or season, whatever the season may be. I can tell you that the facilities are spotless every morning. The laundry, everything works, nothing broken, clean and neat. Again, look at the lawn. Taken care of on a daily basis. They've got a launch area, another way to get your boat or your kayak or whatever into the water on the smaller scale. And this is one of the, again, there are several areas. This one, I believe, has sewer, but that's something you're going to want to check out when you look them up on the internet as to what amenity per area. And they do have a truck that will come around. If you don't want to use the dump, they have a truck that will come around to the sites. I don't know what the charge is. I imagine it's minimal, but certainly something to, choose instead. Doc and I are over here. Big, long pull-throughs, and same back-end-wise. Then down along the canal and right out next to the water are the spaces that I'm certain these are all seasonal rentals. But the canal's kind of fun. Got a little green in there, but it's what you expect. It's in the north in the summer. That's what happens. We'll go take a look at the hookups and the rest of my side of the campground. So Doc and I have plenty of room, minimal leveling. This is fairly dry for summer. There are times up here that, this is very close to OshKosh, and there are times up here that it's been called SloshKosh for the sheer volume of water. Hookups are solid, well located. Certainly serviceable. Good water pressure. And as I say, the folks come through with the truck to do the dump. So good trip in. One thing to note, if you are coming into the last of the segments, you actually go completely past the facility to get to the turn-in. I made the mistake of turning in with Doc into the smaller area. That can be a challenge getting out with the car attached. By itself, it was fine, but with the car on, definitely a little bit of a challenge. But otherwise, wide roads, again, kept clean, neat, well stoned. They go out of their way to make sure you don't have any soft spots or issues. And everyone has a picnic table and a fire pit. And the big thing from that perspective, they will come around with firewood if you want it, and ice as well. Both can be delivered to the site. So Kalbus County in central Wisconsin, it's right next to OshKosh. The airport's 10 minutes away. Great place to hook up if you're trying to come up here for the EAA Air Venture. But also for me, it was dead center. I had work in Madison, Green Bay, and Milwaukee. And it's basically an hour and 20 minutes drive to every one of those things. So was able to park right in the middle and do what I needed to do, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today we're going to decompress a little bit. I'm going to enjoy returning email from just a beautiful space right on the water. Definite thumbs up, lots of thumbs up, couldn't be happier, and would encourage and suggest this to anyone who's, particularly if you're in this part of the country or coming up here for EAA, or just passing through. What a great, great space. All for now.